Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Builds. And for today's video, I want to touch on the topic of doors once again. I did make a previous video on doors on how to rough frame in a door anyway, and I'm going to put a link right here above my head so you can go take a look at that particular video if you are looking to rough frame in a door. But this video is going to be a different premise. We're still discussing doors, but what we're going to be discussing is how to choose from a right hand or a left-hand door, and also how to know what size to put in a hole if you already have a pre-existing hole for a door. Now, without any further hesitation, let's jump right in. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is how do you decide whether it's going to be a right-hand swing or a left-hand swing, and how do you tell the difference? Well, it's a real quick and easy, simple way to do that, and I'm hoping you can see me in this video, because what it is, if you're standing in front of the door and you're looking at the door, how to pick whether it's going to be a right-hand swing or a left-hand swing is what hand would you open it with. And in this particular situation that you can see here, coming up to the door, I would grab the handle and hold it and open it all the way to the right like that. Because your hand, what I'm trying to say is the hand that can hold the door continuously while the door is being opened without your body having to move is the way that you want it to swing. So this particular door is a 30-inch right-hand swing. Now, if you wanted to have a left-hand swing, say the inside, because the wall actually stops right here on the inside of that room, which is why I wanted it to be a right-hand swing, because I want the door to open and swing towards the wall. I don't want it to swing to the middle of a room, especially with this being a bathroom. But say the wall was over here, I would want a left-hand swing. And the reason that I say that is I would want to be staring at the door. I would want to be able to grab the handle with my left hand, and then I would push it open that way. And that would be a left-hand swing. So again, you have a right hand, and I'm hoping this is visible on camera, looking at a door. If you open the door this way and hold it with your right hand, it is a right-hand swing. And if you grab the door handle and open it with your left hand and can still hold the door handle, it is a left-hand swing. Now, this portion of the video, I wanted to go to my dry erase board because I thought it might be a little easier to explain and kind of show you a quick, small 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house and how the doors in that house should function. Let's say we have a side door we're going to have here, and let's put a front entry door here. Anyway, anytime you are doing doors in a house, everything should open to the last point of entry. So what I mean by that is we're walking into a house from the front door, so the door has to open into the house. Then as you get into the house, let's say we go into a bedroom, that door has to open into the bedroom. Say there was a door between these bedrooms, that proposes a different issue. But because I don't know too many houses that have bed or doors and that go in between them. But with that particular situation, you could actually go either way. It would be a personal preference choice on that one. But anyway, as you would come into this bedroom, that would be considered the last point of entry. So this door would actually swing into the room, and then you could come out into the hallway, and then your door should swing into the bathroom. So now that we understand that all doors should swing in to the room to the last point of entry, let's start with the front door to show you how you would pick the swing of the door, because we just discussed right hand, left hand swing. Now, with this being a front entry door and this is a big open space, you can go right or left handed. Me being a right handed person, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this and I'm going to pick a right hand swing. Anytime you are looking at a drawing or a print, you will always see kind of a swished line, if you will, and then one straight line. And what that is actually showing you and trying to give you a designation of is what swing that door is. So we know this door now is a right-hand swing. Now let's come down here, and I already have some predetermined dots that I'm going to place a door at. So now with this bedroom, because I have the wall here, you don't want your door to swing out into the middle of the room. You want it to swing towards a door. So with this particular situation, we're going to have our door go to a left-hand swing. Now, the same thing applies to this bedroom because the door is right here and we don't want the door to actually swing out into the middle of the open room. So this one's going to be a right-hand swing. And then coming across the hall to the last bedroom, we got the wall right here. And then looking at the door, again, we're going to grab it and it's going to be a left-hand swing. And then the final room that I'm going to show you is the bathroom. And because we have our sink, our lavatory, and our toilet right here already, and then the wall is right here, because we don't want our door to open up to where the sink is at, we are going to make this a left-hand swing. The last thing I want to touch on, because I said this would be a side entry door, so we can pretend there's a driveway right here. All doors that enter and exit a house are considered a point of entry. So with that being a side door, and since there's a wall closest to this point, what we're going to do, again, looking at it, we're going to grab it with our left hand and it's going to swing that way towards the wall. So that is going to be a left hand swing. Now, real quickly, the absolute last thing I want to discuss is how to pick if you say you're buying a house, you're buying a remodel. The house has already been gutted and you have these openings everywhere where doors are supposed to be. You know now which door you got to buy as far as it's going to be a right hand or a left hand swing, but you really don't know what size door you should put in the hole. You go over and you measure the door, pretend there's no door here anyway. You go over and you measure from 2x4 to 2x4 from the door opening, and you come to the realization that that opening is 36 inches wide. So what size door do I need for that? I guess it's 36 inches, I should go buy a 36-inch door. No, that is not the case. Anytime you measure an opening, -2. So again, if that was a 36-inch opening, you would be installing a 34-inch door. If that was a 34-inch opening, you would be installing a 32-inch door. If that was a 32-inch opening, it would be a 30-inch door. Anyway, hopefully now if you're doing a home remodel project or any other project where you have to replace a door, I'm hoping that I was able to clear a lot of that question up, because I do get questioned that a lot as far as what size door do I need for an opening, and also what way do you pick for the way that the door swings. And again, when you're coming into a house, everything should always open as you're going into the room. The bedroom being the last point of entry, so every door all the way up to that bedroom is always going to swing inside. It's just a matter of picking a right-hand swing or a left-hand swing. And on that note, I'm going to say that's all for today's video. Thank you for coming to Bevins Builds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification over here below. And we will see you next time on Bevins Builds.